So, hello everyone. My name is Mohammad Asim Masoom Zubair. I am president of IUB Science Society, also founder of Disease Control and Research Center. I'm former ambassador of the Youth Assembly at the United Nations and visiting research fellow at the UMCG Netherlands. Christus is one of my dear friend from Greece. First of all, I would like to thank John Bennett for providing this platform. At the moment when we are having coronavirus all over the world, so there is a great discussion ongoing everywhere regarding the online lectures. And I think by using this platform, we are going to aware more the people regarding these online lectures and these kind of platforms. So also I would like to thank Association of Medical Students in Bulgaria for inviting me for the lecture, and Christos for playing the meditator role between both of us. And then moving to the part which I have been given today to speak. Well, I will be talking medical education, how to take a step beyond university. Taking this opportunity, first of all, I would like to discuss a few things about the coronavirus, or you can say like an awareness opportunity for all the attendees. So there are few like points which we should have in our mind regarding coronavirus. At the moment there are many attendees from Pakistan who are joining this live webinar, and from all over the world. I would like to make you all aware that avoid close contact with the people who are sick at the moment. Cover your cough or sneeze with a tissue, then throw the tissue in the trash. That is most important. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects and surfaces. Stay home when you are sick, and expect to get medical care. If you're feeling that you are sick, then go to the medical hospital or the quarantine centers that has been facilitated by your government. Wash your hands often with soap and wash for at least 20 seconds. Also, there's a use of sanitizers at the moment. Use sanitizer before eating anything or taking anything inside. So, participating in a conference, the struggle is real, or how to get the most out of a conference. I will not be like presenting in a lot of slides because I was busy a lot during the whole week because I'm working as a president of IUB Science Society in our awareness project on coronavirus. So I have made a few points that I'm going to discuss with you. So first of all, what the experts say about uh, attending a conference, or to how to get most out of the conference. The most of the people all over the world, what I have witnessed so far, they are mostly shy to attend such kind of conference or events. They don't have that much confidence in them. So to take this opportunity, I would like to say, first, if you want to attend anything, first you have to take that shyness away from you. Conferences are very much important. You have to change your mindset. You have to change your mindset according to the world of today's era. The today era is it's like a network. If you want to connect to different people, you have to network, and the conference is like a brilliant opportunity for you to network with most of the people around the world. What are the benefits of attending a conference? There are several benefits of attending a scientific conference or a usual conference, or even you can say a meeting or a business kind of conference. When you are in your own country or in your own university, you are having different kind of opportunities available to you. But when you go outside and visit different people of the world, that broaden your knowledge, that broaden several kind of things from you. Uh, these kind of stuff usually opens up to you, and then you get a lot out of you. A short packing list for the conference, which you might not think of. Whenever you are going to visit a conference, you have to pack a few of the stuff that include all your bag, your books. You should have a book with you, which you are going to give it to speaker to sign on it if you are a fan of any speaker, or if you are going to visit a Nobel Prize winner. So you have a good packing list with you. You should have warm clothes with you if you're going to attend a conference which is in some kind of a cold weather. What are the most important conference tips today I'm going to give you? The first one is figure out what you want to get out of the event. Usually, most of the students apply for the conference, what I've seen so far, but they are not aware that what they want to usually get out of that particular event. So whenever you see there's a conference, for example, my colleague Anastasia is here. So if you're going to attend a BIMCO conference, so you should first go and check all of its information available on the website, and accordingly then figure out what you want to get from it. Then figure out what you want to meet before the event. There are several speakers in every kind of conference. There are some Nobel Prize winners, there are some plenary sessions out there in which you meet several kind of speakers from all over the world. So you have to figure it out first, which speaker you are going to meet, or which kind of person you are going to meet at the event. Connect through pre-event social. Pre-event social is much kind of an online platform. You can connect it via Facebook, via Twitter, or via social media pages, different social media pages, from where you can get information that there are some kind of activities going around the conference area, and you can check it out and register for that. Before the conference, you should sleep, and that's a very serious point. Uh, once I was in New York, one thing happened to me, because there is a difference in the time frame of Pakistan and the United States. It's nearly from 10 to 12 hours. And when I reached New York, so I was feeling very much uncomfortable due to lack of sleep and the change in time pattern. So whenever you want to attend a conference, reach the city or the country a couple of days before, and get a serious kind of sleep, because sleep is important. If you are going to sleep, then you are going to enjoy a lot from that conference. Manage your diet. Diet is important. Sometimes when we visit internationally in different countries, there is a change of diet, so you have to manage it accordingly. Bring your stuff with you when you're visiting any other place which you are not habited. Stay at the conference hotel. You should stay at the conference hotel, because if you are going uh, to somewhere outside, so you are going to miss many of the stuff, uh, or even you are going to miss the conference as well, because you are not familiar with the new place or the new city. So first attend the conference, and then later go for some kind of a vacation or picnic or stuff. Set up an event outside the conference. When I was in New York, I met with few of the people before the event. What I did, I made a WhatsApp group, and I contacted all of my newly friends, and I set up a gathering outside the conference, and we hang out in the whole city together, and that's how we got familiar with one another regarding many about their interests, about their research interest, and it was like a healthy network opportunity. Review the agenda and pick section in advance. Well, this is very important. to discuss. As you know, every conference has a different kind of agenda and different kind of sessions out there. So you have to review the agenda before the conference. What I've seen, like the students who usually attend the conference, they are not familiar with the program or with the sessions. So at that moment they start panicking. They got panic, and they miss many of the important sessions. So before you are going to any conference, there are usually conferences having apps. Like if I talk about the ISCOM, they have a Android app. You can install that app in advance, and it will elaborate you and explain you every particular kind of session they have. They have different master classes out there, and then you can pick if you want to attend a master class 1 or you are going to attend a master class 2. You have to pick that in advance. So this one is most important. You have to review the agenda and pick session in advance. Watch videos of the speakers. Well, like if a person like me, I'm going to attend any kind of a conference, I will watch video of the speakers. I will get familiar with the interests of speakers, or regarding what they are doing in the field of research, what they are doing in the field of uh, the the prizes they won for the progress they made. So I would recommend all of you to watch the videos before going to any particular event. Check out a map of the conference space. Well, there is always a map of the conference that is provided by the organizing committee. Check out the map that's provided to you via email. Check out, set your out of office reply. That's important thing. Usually when you go to any conference, you receive a lot of mails, and because you are busy in several kind of sessions, so you couldn't reply most of the emails. So when you are out of our office, like for attending any kind of a conference, at your out of office replying your email in advance. Make sure you have a way to collect contact information. Well, that's an important. Keep a diary with you when you are going to attend any conference. Keep a diary with you. You are going to have a lot of opportunities in the conference. You have an opportunity to meet even the Nobel Prize winners. So even if you get interacted with them, so maybe you have a chance to collect their contact information. Like if you are master students and you are going to attend a conference, when you will go out there and meet with the any speaker, so you can even discuss with him the PhD opportunities in the particular university. So you should have the ways to collect the information. Follow up after the conference. Follow up after the conference is important, because when you keep a follow up, uh, so it will keep you updated. It will keep you updated with all the post event happening. So next point is follow up at the conference. Follow up at the conference is very easy. You can have your business card with you, and you can share with a lot of participants and even with the speakers if you uh, have a bit of confidence in that. The next important point is take pictures with other attendees for easy social media content. Whenever I attend a conference, there are so many participants out there, so you couldn't remember everyone. It's not easy to remember everyone. So take pictures with other attendees and share it on social media from time to time. So you get more familiar with them, and you develop a good network. Take detailed notes on each speaker. You should take notes on each speaker. Even it's a funny thing if I say that, because when you are going back to your university, most of the professors or supervisors in the university are going to ask you what you have achieved from that particular conference. So you should have detailed notes on each speaker, so you can review them for your own need. Prepare some simple conversation starters. A lot of students, or my juniors colleague, what I've seen so far, they usually shy or afraid for starting a simple conversation. They couldn't even talk. Like if anyone is going to meet Christos at Greece in some kind of conference, so most of them will shy in starting a conversation. Like they will say, "Oh, I saw Christos in a webinar, but how can I talk to him? In what manner?" So you should have some kind of a conversation starter, like, "Hello, how are you? I saw you in a webinar. You were a speaker there." So then, then the Christos might think of continuing that conversation, because he will be like, "Oh, yes, you were present there. Okay, then so that's a way to start a simple conversation. Use the conference hashtag. Hashtags are very important whenever you visit a conference. So they have a trending hashtag, like I shall, we will. These are kind of a starters, or we will achieve together. These kind of hashtags every conference have at particular events. So whenever you visit a conference, keep an eye on the conference hashtag they are using, and later you can use that conference hashtag to even participate or even to highlight what you attained at that conference. Eat lunch with people, that's important. Most of the conferences have networking tea, networking lunches. So have networking tea with them, networking lunches with them. So that's how you will network more. Get to know the organizers, that's very important. Like if I'm going to attend an event, like if I'm going to attend a BIMCO conference, so I will try to have an interaction with the anesthesia before the event. So when I will reach that conference, so if I will be needing any kind of help, I will be familiar with the organizers. So get to know the organizer is a very important thing. Now I'm going to give you a few examples with my pictures that I have attended so far. This one is from ICECOMS in 2017. So whenever you want to attend a conference, if you are a researcher, I would suggest you to submit your paper, submit your research work, get your abstract accepted. Christos elaborated very brilliantly, like how to get your abstract accepted in any kind of a conference. So follow that, and then later on, you will get a brilliant kind of opportunity to present among the international audience. So this one was a poster presentation, and this one is oral presentation that I have been giving. This is an example of a networking opportunity that you get during the conference. So this one is from Roosevelt Hotel in New York, when I was there to attend the Youth Assembly at the United Nations. So that's how you can sit together and network with the other participants from all over the globe. Each of these pictures have a different kind of a message. These ones elaborate that eating together is a good thing when you are going to attend any event outside your country, because you get familiar and network with many people. All people are sitting here. Someone is from Spain, one is from Mexico. Now I'm familiar with all of them, and all of them are connected with me on social media. Another example. So, as I told you, whenever you visit a conference, you should get familiar with the speakers. This one is an ambassador of Mongolia at the United Nations. I got familiar with his profile. So I studied him. I watched few of his interviews, and then when I was there at the assembly, I went and I talked to him, and we had a good discussion. Now I'm connected with him. He shared his business card with me, and that's the opportunity you get. That's also a similar kind of an example. Another important thing, how to get most out of a conference. Whenever you visit any country, uh, beside all the research stuff, beside all your presentations, attending the conference, you should give time to yourself as well at the end. But I will say at the end, no, at the start, no, get like going outside like you're coming for some kind of a vacation. First attend the event, attend the conference, and later after that conference, go and attend different festivals in that particular country, or eat their food and enjoy. So there's a quote: the most important lesson is that the research itself provides an important long run perspective on the issue that we face on a day-to-day basis. That is, this quote is especially dedicated to the current COVID-19 outbreak. So if we are going to uh, work together, if we are going to have a perspective on any kind of issue we face day-to-day basis, the important thing that you will need at the end is research. So if you're going to attend a conference, research will be related to that. If you're a medical student or any science student, so be ready for that. So if you have any particular event in your country, I would recommend you go and register for that event, attend it. If it's related to your interest, it will boost you, it will give you a lot of different future opportunities, like a future PhD, or some kind of a networking opportunity, or even a job. So my closing message will be: the conferences are very important in anyone's life, because it gives us a great opportunity to network. Thank you very much again. And if you have any questions, you are welcome to ask. And one more thing, I would like to bit apologize. I'm a bit sick, not in the quarantine or kind of a flu, but having some kind of you can say digestion problem, and having a fever due to that. So that's why I was speaking in some kind of an observed manner, I felt, and I couldn't prepare my presentation well, uh, as I should, or as I do in the past. So if you have any questions, you are welcome to ask.
Well, Asim, if you're presenting like this when you are diseased, I may not imagine how you present when you're fine. Thank you very much for this presentation. And now the floor is open for questions to you. So anybody who has any question about how to participate in a brilliant manner in a conference, this is your chance to ask.
Okay, let me start it off, Christos. Excellent, Mohammed. And I'd like to stress, I mean, people go to conferences, not only in medicine and anything, for networking and knowledge. And I can't stress the networking part, because you guys are young in your career. You're going to have a career, a long career. And one of the things that you're going to be building up is relationships with people of like interests. And I've seen it with these conferences. Neurosurgical residents are meeting attendings all over the world. And that's how you're going to get jobs. A lot of you are going to get jobs because of people you know in the medical industry, in your specialty. People you met at a conference, people you maintained a relationship with because you have something in common. So I'm glad you brought that up, Mohammed. That's important. Thank you.
Thank you very much, man. If you guys have any question regarding the tips or any kind of stuff, so for getting most out of the conference, you are welcome to ask.
All right.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
There is a question, actually.
Go ahead.
I would like to ask if you have any situation, if you had exactly any situation when the participants or your colleagues at the conference didn't want to get a contact with you, and how to act in this situation like that?
So it's like if anyone want to have a contact with you, uh, you can't force anyone to have networking. You will meet a lot of people there in the conference. There will be like nearly 400 to 500 participants there. If anyone of your friend or you want to have a network with anyone, go and simply have a conversation starter with him or her, the way I described before, and that's how you can have a touch with them. Simple as that.
You know, I'd like to introduce Simon down. Simon, are you still there? He's been running these conferences. Do you have any feedback for Asim? I'm sorry, Asim, I called you Mohammed before. I'm sorry. Do you have any questions or comments, Simon? Are you still there? He's a medical student from Chicago. He may have stepped away. I'm sorry. Okay, the floor is open for more comments or questions. Don't be shy.
Don't be shy. As I already told you, you are not going to get opportunities like this every day. So don't be shy. Ask any question you want. Be confident, and you're going to rock soon.
Yeah, be proud of yourself. I mean, you guys work hard in medical school, and you're approaching doctors that feel the same way as you. They were young, and they remember what it was like being unsure, not to talk to important people. They're from the same world, and they like it when they have people that are interested in what they're doing. They like it, and they're welcome to hear your talk, welcome to meet you. So don't be shy when it comes to interacting. Take a risk, and it won't be hard. They know what it's like. Simon, are you there still, Simon? Could you, I'd like you to hear Simon. He's done a lot of these conferences. Perhaps not. Are you there, Simon? Perhaps he stepped away. As he's supposed to be.
I would like to add something here, Bennett.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, I'm here.
You know, what's the most.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So what I've seen so far, you know, a lot of confidence has been developed in me from last 3 to 4 years due to the experience of attending these kind of conference, these kind of events. You know, when you go to any particular event, like when I went to United Nations Youth Assembly, I met the ambassadors there. I met with different kind of people. When I came back, I was invited by the, by the governors of my country, and by the, you can say, the corporate officers out there. So, you know, when you go to meet different kind of people, it will develop a confidence in you. And now I can say, I can even talk to my prime minister without having any kind of hesitation, you know. And most of our students are shy of even starting a conversation with a similar colleague in the other university. So I would highly recommend them to attend such kind of events. They will give you research opportunities, study opportunities, job opportunities, and most important is the confidence and the network. You will develop a great network. You know, I am in connection with the Christos, I am in connection with the Anastasia due to these kind of conversation starters, these kind of conferences. So that's a great opportunity. So that's I wanted to add.
Thank you. Now Simon is back. Okay, Simon, could you introduce yourself and weigh in on the issue, please?
Hi, thank you very much. My name is Simon Downs. I'm a medical student. I'm in Chicago. I'm interested in neurosurgery. I'd like to echo what Asim was saying, and that coming to the conferences will allow you to actually meet the people, and it's the same as meeting them in real life. And I have met neurosurgeons through this network, and then seeing them in the academic conferences, and they recognize me. So it's certainly worth our time to participate. Thank you, everybody, for your presentations today.
Thanks, Simon. Lara, do you have anything to say about the issue? Go ahead. Don't be shy. Go ahead, Lara.
I would also like
Unmute yourself. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Whoever wants to. Go ahead.
Well, I don't have some questions, but it was really fruitful, the whole presentation from all of you. But I would like also to point out that whoever is shy or not comfortable in speaking in front of many people, they can also write in the chat if they have any questions, and you can answer them. That's
Yes.
all.
Yes. Okay.
If not,
Yeah, that's a great suggestion.
Yeah.
Even if anyone is still shy after my lecture, you can write in the comment section.
No, you don't. You don't seem like you're sick. You don't. You did a great job. You don't seem like you're sick.
You know, I'm here to motivate you all.
Well, you can feel it. You know, you can feel it. And that's why I like the video, is because you can see people. I'm sorry. Let me mute. I guess that's one thing I've got to do is. Okay, Lara, you're going to say something? Go ahead. Go ahead, Lara. Go ahead.
Something is going on with the
Yeah,
team.
let me.
He's shouting so hard.
Hold on. Okay,
Yeah,
go ahead.
thank
go
you.
Ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I just want to say a huge thank you to all of you guys, because I'm very appreciated, because I'm so bored right now at home, and I'm really appreciated to you guys that you make so amazing workshop for all of us today. So amazing lectures, to you, Anastasia, to you, Christus, and to you, Sim. Thank you to all of you guys. And Asim, I want to ask you one question to you, because you remember about the ISCOMS conference, and I really want to attend this conference. And can you say to me, can I attend it as a young doctor, because I finish an internship in this year and I become a doctor. So can I take a part of this conference as a young doctor? And if it's not a problem, can you please explain me all this stuff about the ISCOM conference and the participation fees, something like that.
Okay, you know, in the spirit of networking, I'd like to go around the panel and everyone introduce themselves and what they're doing. If you want, you don't have to, but if you want to introduce yourself, let's just go around because this is on tape and you'll have evidence that you participated in this event. Hello, Maria, could you please introduce yourself? Maria Sinaki. Go ahead, Maria.
I had a break before. Sorry.
That's okay.
And I want to ask about the content of his speech, of the previous speaker.
Do you mean you want to know who is going to speak? Do you want to see the schedule before?
Oh, no.
No? Does anybody know what, maybe I'm misunderstanding.
Yes, because it's my first time.
That's okay, that's okay.
Martin.
Everyone's just learning this, that's okay. So where are you from? Are you a medical student?
I am from Crete, in Greece.
You're a medical student?
Biology.
Oh, welcome. Welcome. Let's go to the next person, Angelique. I don't know, could you introduce yourself again and what your role is, please?
Me? Yes, of course. I'm Angelica, as you say. I'm from Greece. I study in Bulgaria, and I work for the Association of Medical Students in Bulgaria at the field of medical education. And okay. Thank you very much for today.
Yeah, very good. We're just going to introduce everybody. Just say your name and where you're from. Loy, please introduce yourself.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm Loish Wiki. I am fourth year medical student from Palestine.
Okay, welcome. Lolita?
Hi, Lolita from Ukraine. I'm an intern of internal medicine. Thank you for all this cool information. It was really helpful.
Welcome, Lolita. Abita? Am I getting that name right? Abiha Sahar? Well, perhaps she may have stepped away. We met Simon, and we met Anastasia. Let's see, Miltiadis, are you there? Perhaps. Okay, you don't have to introduce yourself if you don't want to. Theodora, are you there? You want to introduce yourself?
I'm here. Do you hear me?
Yes.
Hello, everyone. I'm Theodora, and I'm also a medical student from the University of Larsa.
Okay.
I'm really, really happy to be here. Actually, that was an invitation from Christos. And I'm really, really happy that I was he sent me this invitation and I was able to attend this webcast.
Okay, very good. Welcome. Karat ul An Ain, could you please introduce yourself? I don't know if I, go ahead, Karat. As you can see, we're production values. We're just getting to know this. Now, Maria Gexau, Maria, can you please introduce
yes.
yourself?
Hello, I'm Maria Gesso. I'm a third year medical student from Greece, studying in Bulgaria, Sofia.
Okay, welcome.
Thank you for this opportunity that you gave us to attend this seminar, because in these days that we stay home,
I know.
the university, we can't attend different conferences that were planned for this period, and it was a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, we could have more. How about, okay, Jim, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Jim, I don't know the name. Could you please introduce yourself? Go ahead, Jim, are you there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Jim, perhaps not. Is Serhi Hovamayan? Servi, are you there? Go ahead, introduce yourself, please.
Hello, I'm from Ukraine, also like Anastasia. I'm a former head of BIMCO committee also. Now, when I was student, actually, now I'm assistant professor of the Department of Oncology at Communion State Medical University. And thank you for your presentation, guys, and thank you for this meeting. It is very important for us now to stay in touch and to remember that medicine is our future and we need to fight all diseases in the world.
Yes, we'll get through this. Maria Leonodova. Maria, are you there? Go ahead, Maria.
Yeah, hi everyone. I'm from Bulgaria, the third year medical student, and thank you for the opportunity. It's really amazing.
Very good. Marco, are you there, Marco?
Yeah, hello.
Go ahead, Marco.
Hello, my name is Marco Toros. I was born in Chernivtsi, the same city where BIMCO takes place, and now I study classical philology in Lviv, another city in Ukraine. So thank you very much for the possibility, the opportunity to take part here in this webinar and for your useful and very nice presentations.
Very good. Akateri Balavev, is that how you say that? Ikateri?
Ekaterini. So my name is Katerina. I'm from Greece and I study medicine in Bulgaria, in Sofia. Thank you so much for this conference. Okay, it's relieving seeing more people.
Well, welcome. It's good to have you here. Okay, Valeria Angelova. Angelova, is that the name? Are you there, Angelina?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm a medical student from Bulgaria. I'm second year and I'm local PR of the Association of Medical Students in Bulgaria.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so grateful for all of you guys. It was amazing. And it was a relief to see really people.
Okay, okay,
We are
good.
going crazy.
Valeria, sorry for the interruption. Valeria is actually the girls that made our Facebook profile at the event, you know, the cover profile at the event. So she's the PR of our team.
Okay, but she needs a raise.
Yes, she is.
You need
She
to
does.
pay her more money.
Yes, they do.
I'll be your agent. Diana, is that spelled correctly? Am I saying that correctly? Or Mamuna
Yes,
Ashraf?
my name is Diana.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Go ahead. Hi,
Hello,
Diana.
guys.
Go ahead.
I'm in the fourth year medical student studying in Sofia. Thank you for the conference today.
Okay, thank you for coming. Mamuna Ashraf, please introduce yourself. Are you there, Mamuna? Let me unmute you. Perhaps you've stepped away. Go ahead. Are you there, Mamuna?
I am Memuna. I am from Pakistan, Bahawalpur, the student of Agriculture, Soil Science, Islamia University, Bahawalpur. This is all very amazing and thank you all.
Oh, thanks for coming. Eshwa, Raiz? Esha?
It's Isha. It's
Isha.
actually
Oh,
Isha.
okay. I'm sorry, Isha.
Yes.
Go ahead.
No problem at all. It's Isha Riaz from Pharmacy department. From Pharmacy, I'm a student of Pharmacy at Islamia University of Bahawalpur. I'm a third year student, and it was very informative and it was prestigious having you all. And it was an amazing session indeed and very informative as well. Sir, I wanted to ask something from Sir Asim that how should we manage if there are two parallel sessions ongoing in the same conference at the same time? How can we manage the same sessions if we are interested in both sessions ongoing at the same time at different places, like in different locations?
Well, most conferences are recorded now, so that you could go to one conference and watch the recording of the other one. That's one simple suggestion. Anybody else have something?
Thank you so much, sir.
I think that's about it. Okay, Moshin Chan, I'm going to rush through here to introduce everybody because networking is important. Moshin Chan, are you there? Bariha Khalid, Maskur, Rafe, anyone answer to those names? Okay, well, we won't make it too big of a deal. Okay, did I get everybody? Is there anyone I missed introducing?
Yes.
Abiha Saha, we haven't met you yet. Go ahead.
Hello.
Go ahead, we can hear you now.
I'm Elena. I'm from Ukraine.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm Abiha Sajar from Pakistan, and I am student of pharmacy, IUB Islamic University of Bahawalpur. And it was very informative and helpful for students like me who have never ever attended any type of conference, and I now know how to attend and how to talk to people because I'm very shy. So,
Well, it's okay, you're doing well. Like you're just using a smartphone, right?
yes.
Yeah, you can access these conferences and you can participate effectively with just a smartphone.
Yes,
So don't,
yes.
yeah, you can.
So, and thanks to all of you for inviting me for accepting my registration, and I'm very thankful to all of you.
Very good, welcome. Karat Al-Ain, are you there? Karat?
Yes.
Go ahead.
My name is Elena. I'm from Ukraine. I'm the second year medical student at the Bukovina State Medical University, also at the Faculty of Dentistry. Thank you, everyone, here in this webinar. That was a very interesting discussion, and I was very inspired by your lectures, speakers. Thank you for that. And also, I want to ask Christos one question. Christos, are you here?
Yes, I believe he is.
Go on.
All right. The question is about the limits, the limit of symbols in an abstract. Does the abstract has generally determined a limit of symbols? And if it really does, is it the same for any of the conference? Thank you.
Well, that's a good question and something we always encounter, but don't really think a lot about this. Usually the limit is 200 or 300 words, so it's pending from conference to conference, but generally it is about 300 words, or it is 2,500 symbols. And the purpose of this is speed of communication. If you have to assess 100 or 200 abstracts, you need something that you can read fast and take a good idea of what is it in the content. However, it happened that last year I participated in the organizing committee of a conference here in Greece, where they had the extended abstract for the proceedings. The idea behind this is that in 200 or 300 words, you don't have the chance to describe vibrant and very important new findings. So you need to take more words to explain your research and your results in order to have an impact in the scientific community that will go back to the proceedings and read them. So as a general practice, it is about 300 words or 2,500 people, but this is quite debatable nowadays. Thank you for your question.
Thank you for the answer.
Okay, is there anyone we haven't met in the panel that would like to introduce themselves?
Hi everyone, I'm Mashkur Isa from Nigeria. It was a pleasure to be here.
All right, welcome.
Well, I may add here that Mashkur is the one who has one of the best pages in Facebook about finding conference.
Okay, why don't you share it? Share it now. Can you share it
And
now?
he has more experience than all of us.
Exactly.
Can you guys share that
Mashkur,
Facebook page? Can you share that Facebook page now? Can you do that? Can you share, Christos, his Facebook
You know,
page?
Bennett, I would like to introduce Mashkur with all the panelists here.
Okay.
You know, Mashkur is one of my friend from nearly 4 to 5 years, and he's one of the, you can say, the pioneer among all who has the experience of attending these kind of international events. He's having online library on Facebook, in which if you want any kind of book, you can share the title of that book and Mashkur provide you that in an instant. And also Mashkur is ambassador of nearly most of the conference, and he's a great motivational kind of person.
Great. I
Over
think
to you, Mashkur. You can
Christos is
introduce
sharing it, right? Sharing his
Exactly, yes. You can find the page here. Remember, ICOM's International Conferences and Opportunities for Medical Students. There's also a group under the same name. And when it comes to books, let me just find it. So Mashkur is the person to address when it comes both to university work, like studying for exams, and also when it comes to participating in conferences. You can see here some examples. I'm also very happy to collaborate with him as a youth ambassador in the European Association of Cancer Leagues. He's really active and he's an admirable person.
Okay, this website is mostly for people that are interested in conferences, obviously, and books. You know what's really popular is WhatsApp. WhatsApp in neurosurgery, there's a lot of exchange of books. But I guess you deal mostly with all kind of books, right? All kind of medical books.
Yes.
Yes, all kind, right? Okay, very good. Okay, Christos.
Okay. Anybody else who would like to speak?
Yeah, anybody else we haven't met?
May I say something?
Yes, sure, of course.
Yeah, first of all, Mashkur, I'm very happy to meet you here because, well, a year ago, Mashkur used to be our ambassador program coordinator because he was studying in Chernivtsi, but this year, unfortunately for us, he left Chernivtsi, and we miss you really. Thank you for being here, and I'm really happy to see you here. Also, I'm happy to meet here our ambassadors, Sim and Christos. Thank you guys for your hard work. I also want to add that Elena, who was talking before that, she is our the head of PR International Department, actually, now. So if you have any further questions about BIMCO, you can ask me, find me on social media, or ask Elena. She will answer all your questions as well. And also, I'm happy to meet our participants, BIMCO participants, Lera, Lolita, and Marcoa. Thank you guys for being with us. Really, thank you very much, everyone. And thank you for the possibility again to talk today. Thank you.
Yes, apparently the world is a very small place, a very small one.
Getting smaller.
I would also like to mention something. Could all of the participants write their emails at the chat so that we send them the certificates of attendance after some days of the event?
And you have proof that they attended.
Yes.
On
yes,
film.
exactly.
It's all recorded.
And also, if all of our speakers agree, of course, we could distribute the presentations so that if someone missed some points or they couldn't attend a part of it, they can easily catch up with them.
Yes, this will be edited, and you'll get a copy of the edited with the introduction, and we'll kind of dress it up a little bit.
And I also have another question.
Go ahead.
When it comes to the name of a conference, how can we make it international, European, or national? Is there a law procedure behind it?
No, not really. You just got to kind of use your common sense and what people you're trying to appeal to. I mean, the world is getting a lot more organized because of things like Facebook. I mean, you can find people of similar interests. You can promote to them. As far as medicine, it's a great tool for interacting in medicine. And I find that a lot of people outside the United States, they use it a lot. They don't do it in the United States too much, but in India, Africa, South America, Facebook is used. Wow, I can't believe it. And you guys grew up with Facebook. You guys have an advantage, actually, because you grew up with social media. My generation did not have social media. So a lot of the older doctors are kind of catching up. So you're ahead of us in that respect. So use that advantage. Christos, are you there? Hello, Christos? He may have got... Okay, Christos, it's all yours. I think we can wrap it up, huh?
Yeah. If there are not any other questions from my side. Yes, Sim.
Yeah, I would like to answer two questions which were missed earlier. One was from Lara and one was from Isha. So Lara asked me regarding attending the ISCOMS conference, and as she told me that she is doing her internship. So I would like to add here, Lara, that ISCOMS is a great opportunity for you because it's not really for the you can say for the professional of elder age. It's particularly for the students and for the young professionals. So you will get to learn a lot from it. So I would highly recommend you to attend the ISCOM conference or the BIMCO or the YES meeting or anyone I have been to in the past few years. So these all are very great. Okay, and the other question I would like to answer, that was from Isha. Like, Isha, are you there? So Isha asked me if we are having two sessions of interest at the same time, what should we do? Mostly what I've seen so far, when you are having two sessions of interest, when you're having two sessions of interest, what I've seen so far, mostly the conference organizer have rescheduled those sessions. When I was in ISCOMS, I liked one session to a great deal, and the other was at the same time. And then I looked at the day 2 program, and the second session was again at a different time. So I attended the first session at the first day and the second one at the second day. Or as Bennett said, you have the opportunities. Now these conferences are recorded. You can later watch on. Thank you very much. I would like to answer these questions.
Thank you so much, sir.
One question I wanted to ask Angeliki. She said to send the emails on cement on the chat, right? Not with email.
I think it's best if you send them on the chat.
Okay.
Until the end of the webinar. Yes.
Okay. So if there are not any more
Yeah,
questions,
they're on a mailing list, right? Should I get those emails, Christos, or you're gonna just keep them in a list to notify people of conferences?
If it's possible to get these emails for us, it would be great.
Yeah, okay, so if you guys don't mind, I'll just copy all those emails and put them in an email list so that all the conferences that you have, you'll be notified along with the link. You'll have the link when I send the notice so that you have the option to come into that broadcast, okay?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, so from my side, I would like to thank all of you for giving 2 hours today and attending this event. I hope that this was fruitful for you. And we are expecting you next Friday at the same time to speak about articles. Special thanks to Angeliki from the Association of Medical Students of Bulgaria, who had the idea of organizing something like that. And fortunately, it went well. And of course, special thanks to Anastasia and to Asim, who were eager to accept my invitation and come today and give their really valuable experiences. So from my side, thank you all. Angeliki, would you like to close the meeting?
Okay, I would also like to thank you very much for attending this meeting. It was really fruitful, I think, and I hope you got an idea of how conferences are and how you can organize them. Maybe you got motivated to participate more or to start a new research with a professor or even your other colleagues. So thank you a lot for accepting the invitation. Christos, thank you, Mr. John Bennett, for providing us with the platform. We couldn't have done this without you, of course. Thank you, Asim. And thank you so much, Anastasia.
And huge thanks to John Bennett, who is always hosting our events and attending them patiently and actively.
Well, you know,
and moderating them, of course.
It's a true pleasure. I love doing this, and I look forward to next week. You had a really good turnout. And I'm sure you had a lot of people watching also. You had almost 40 people in the panel. I think that's the most we've had for a while. And so we look forward in watching it grow. So thank you, everybody, for coming.
Thank you.